What's up, everyone? So today's topic, Muhammad Ali, an absolute legend to the sport of boxing and in life. He was a guy who really stood for greatness. And I loved how he repeated, "I am the greatest," so often, regardless of whether people believed he was, people started believing that he was. And what he's taught me in my journey is the real power of grit, the real power of resilience and adaptability. And I actually wrote a post not too long ago, and it says, "Talent always wins, and talent can be taught." And I got some very interesting comments on that topic because a lot of people don't think talent is a teachable thing. They think either you have it or you don't, and then you work hard. And my challenge to that is Muhammad Ali was always an amazing individual from start to finish. He always had that belief in self. And if you look at his career, his abilities dwindled when it comes to reflexes. Like he wasn't the same fighter. He didn't have the same reflexes. He didn't have the same agility. He couldn't move the way that he used to move. And he still won the title. He still won the title. And he won it against a guy named George Foreman. And this guy was a bruiser. Like, when he hit, he would rattle your bones. And obviously, I've never been hit by the guy, but just hearing from other heavyweights that have been hit by this guy, and being a fighter myself, seeing how he would hit that heavy bag, like it was with ill intention. That guy could hit. And you go back to Muhammad Ali, and he was a 4-1 underdog. 4-1 underdog. Didn't have the skills that he used to, didn't have his reflexes, wasn't as agile as he was before. And he didn't have the fire. He never had the firepower. He was always known for being a faster boxer. He wasn't known for being a power puncher. So he's getting ready to go up against this bruiser, this absolute killer. And what does he do? He knocks him out. And he knocks him out by using the skills that he did have, by using the abilities that he did have. And I love that people call boxing the sweet science, because that's absolutely what it is. It's a science. There's so many variables behind the game. There are these fists, but there's also, what are you looking at? And you can even use this if you're really good at it. Muhammad was one of the best, if not the best, at using his mouth. And he used it. He used it against a guy who was a hungry lion, who was going to come and bring everything. And Muhammad kept talking to him, had him wear himself out, called it the rope-a-dope. He started going back into the ropes and let that big, hungry lion wear himself out. And so when I say talent always wins, talent is not as simple as, oh, you're the fastest, you're the strongest, you're the smartest. Talent is a variety of things. And the most powerful talent at least what I've seen in my journey, desire. When you have the true desire to be a champion, when you have the true desire to go all out on what you're going all out on, because you're going to stretch into something different. You're going to be something you didn't even know you could be yourself. And that's what talent is to me. You might run faster than me. You might jump higher than me. You might be smarter than me. You might have everything possible known to man more than I do. But if I just have the desire, and I have more desire than you, if I just have more desire, I can push you over. I can find a way. And so that's what I was talking about. I have gone myself personally with some of the greatest athletes on the planet. And I'll tell you, there's some that absolutely dwindle, and you'll feel it. They'll have it and they'll be strong the first couple minutes, and then they break because they just didn't want it bad enough. And when you want something bad, when you want it, you can have it. That's all talent is. When you want it bad enough, go put in the reps. That's the game I always play. Just put in the reps. And it's funny, I'm 40 years old now. I'm going through my journey. And a lot of people think like I just had natural strength. And I was a big, heavy kid. I wouldn't say I was the strongest. I wasn't weak. I had average strength. But people don't look at the things that my parents did, for instance. I used to mow lawns daily because for some crazy reason, I wanted this $500 bird. Like, I couldn't have just gotten a $25 puppy. I wanted a $500 bird. Tell my parents, and they're like, well, it looks like you're going to be doing a lot of yard work to get that. And so that's what I did. I put in the reps, kept putting in the reps. Muhammad Ali was an individual who put in the reps. You know, he just kept putting in those reps no matter what people said or what people thought of him. He was hated by America at one time, and he didn't care. He stood by his values. He stood by his goals. He stood by his intentions. I'm not going to lie. That feels extremely difficult to do. And I would hope I would be the person that would do the same thing. Can't say because I haven't been there. But I will say I'm going to continue to practice being my strongest me that I can be. I'm going to continue to show up with integrity and character. And when it is challenged, I hope that I can be the person that I want to be, the person I want to show up as. And I believe that I will. I wholeheartedly believe that I will, because I have the desire to do it, and I practice it. I practice into my desire, because just like anything else, it's a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Go after your dreams, go after your desires, go after what you want, and don't stop. And people might try and get you off your path. Don't let them. Cut those people out. Keep people around you who are going to help you move where you're looking to go. When I wanted to fight in the UFC, I hung around others who wanted to fight in the UFC. Just seemed like the common sense thing to do. And so the same is true in life, in business, in boxing, in the arena, in whatever sporting event you're doing. If you want it, go around those who are going to help you get it. And what I love so much about Muhammad Ali, I am the greatest. He was so great. He was so amazing. You should hear how other boxers speak of him, other fighters, this absolute legend of an individual. Someone who's so assured of himself that he didn't take anything from you. He never took anything from anybody. He just let people know what he stood for. And so my question to you, what do you stand for? What do you want to be known for? Because in all of our own rights, we are the greatest. I say I am the greatest. I'm the greatest Clifford Starks anyone will ever see walk this earth. I'm going to show up with my integrity, with my transparency, with my empathy and my courage, and with my wisdom. How are you going to show up on your journey? And I hope you make it an amazing one. It's a fun ride if you allow it to be. You do get the choice in that. Some people can be bitter and angry. That's not the game I want to play. I want to have fun in my game. I want to live an amazing life, and I want to have amazing experiences and amazing life lessons, and continue to grow and share and help people be their best. Help people stretch as much as they can so they can look back and go, wow, I did that. I'm going to read my comments. What's up, Gemma? How you doing? Action, not just words. Absolutely. Knowing what we stand for, that is the game changer. When we believe in what we do, and we say it enough times, I always say, think it, say it, act it. And I'm going to keep saying that because it's helped me come so far in my journey. And again, since this is a Muhammad Ali topic, he thought it, he said it, and boy, did he act it. That's what it's about. And people are going to come up with, well, they're more talented, they're this, they're that. Talent is just a word that we use to keep us where we're at. I swear that's what it is. I've gone with natural fighting talents, supposedly. They never fought in the UFC. So what were they missing? They had the talent too. I'm sure there's plenty of boxers who were very, very talented and they didn't do anything with it. So I only bring that up to say talent is just a word that people can throw around. I remember someone actually mentioned Michael Jordan. And my thought to that is, yes, you have to have the basics of, like, if you're 5 foot tall and you're playing in the NBA, okay, that's something altogether different. But if you have the basic height of these individuals, Michael Jordan wasn't the most talented, but he sure looked like he was the most talented the way he played on that court. So that's what it comes down to. Don't let people fool you into thinking talent is going to get you to where you need to go. It won't. Desire and will are powerful, powerful components. And desire to me doesn't mean like, I'm just going to try something. No, it means you're doing it until you learn the things that you need to learn. It means you're going to reload, recalibrate, figure it out, do it again, mess it up, do it again, mess it up, and then eventually it starts coming together. That is desire to me. It's not aimlessly going after something and just seeing if it works. That makes sense. So you guys keep being great, keep being amazing, keep having fun on the journey. You can smile on your journey. You can enjoy the journey. You can enjoy the rush, and you can do amazing, great things if you're willing to put in the reps and stretch yourself. You all have an amazing day, and I will talk to you later.